There's a few particular renovations you can do. Kitchens and bathrooms would be the best. Obviously they'll cost money, but you can earn up to 80% of the investment back. Some cheaper ones are just doing some neutral paint colors. And outside the home is really important too, because that's going to have a first great impression. So have a nice looking deck, have your lawn mowed, snow plowed, cleared, things like that. You want the person to feel welcome as they enter the home. The shingles are important. I mean, any house is going to need to have upgraded shingles. You don't want leaks going into the home. So although that isn't the flashiest of upgrades, it is a very important one. Metal roofs are going to have a lot longer longevity than asphalt shingles. So unless you're planning on staying in the home for the next 30, 40, 50 years, it'd be a better investment just to buy asphalt shingles, which can last up to 15 to 20 years. So the next homeowner should be fine with that. You want to keep things as neutral as possible. So try not to go flashy on bright colors. Try to keep neutrals, whites, grays, things that match with mostly everything. Pools would be specific to certain people, so that you would not see any investments on that. Keep it as neutral as possible. There's federal and provincial grants that are available to do energy efficient retrofits, such as increased insulation, windows, heat pumps, anything that's going to sort of increase the IR value of the home. So these are great incentives to update the property. So a prime example that seems to be very popular right now is a heat pump. That is much more energy efficient than using baseboard heaters or furnace. Now, this is a secondary source of heat, but is very efficient, and that is a prime example of one that would fall under the eligibility of these grants. I would certainly advise to have a home inspection done on a fixer-upper, unless you are in the industry of renovations. You're going to want to make sure the foundation is sound. It'd be best to get a home that doesn't have a history of leaking in the basement. You're going to want your main level living area to be your primary focus. Kitchen, bathrooms, basement could be a secondary, although it is a great extra use of space. But you're going to have a budget of what you want to put into this home to get the best return. So again, main focus in my opinion would be a welcoming outside and a kitchen and bathroom upgrade. Yes, so you could do what's called a purchase plus improvement. And so this would be something you could discuss with your mortgage broker, and it gives you the ability to upgrade certain areas that you want in a home, and the bank will then physically come to the home to assess the work that you've done, and assuming you met the criteria, they would release those funds to you to pay for that. You would get a quote for the work that you're doing. This would be rolled into when they process your application for a mortgage, and once you're approved for that amount, you then would, for example, put in a heat pump or change the windows, whatever you were going to do. The bank would come review all that, and then those funds for that extra work would be released to you. This is all rolled right into your mortgage, so it gives people the ability that don't have liquid cash to increase the value of their home.